Hey, day 2. Okay, we're back. So one of the rules I'm also doing, well, not rule, but one of the things I want to do for the next 44 days or 43 days is take out the card. So I'm basically going through every card for the next 44 days. So we want to make sure that the one that we had yesterday is not in the deck. So putting that away and going to do a little shuffle. And I will say I'm very excited about this little project I have in motion for myself. I've been wanting to do something different on my channel. I've been wanting to share more with TikTok or on TikTok, and just nothing was really coming up that was like got me really excited or like really like, oh yeah, let's do that. It was kind of just like, meh, well, I could do this, I could do that, but like nothing was really exciting me. And I am now practicing that point of moving and taking action when I feel inspired, so if something comes up that I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds really cool, let me do that, I want to go and do that. I don't want to ignore that, and I don't want to force myself to do something if I don't really feel like doing it. It's quite a contrast to what I've been living the last 10 years. In some of my previous videos, I've shared how I've been very militant with myself and like almost like forcing myself every day to do these certain tasks, because it's my responsibility and I must be this and I must do this. And while it definitely served its purpose, I feel like I'm kind of moving into a new phase of my life and my expression where it's a little bit more flowy, a little bit more organic, a little bit more creative, not so I must do this, like not so structured. Like I said, I have the structure. I know I can live that. Cool. Let me play a little bit. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so my card for day 2 is this one. Cool. So this is the card. And it says, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. This is very cool because that word true north has been really standing out to me in so many different scenarios the last, I would say, few months. I keep seeing northern lights, the north light, the northern light. True north is, I'm pretty sure, a name of a sculpture that Andrew did. But it's just that point of like the North Star. It's like that guiding light, that guiding star, that, it's like what you use as your compass, what you use to guide yourself. And what I'm realizing is that exists inside of me, and it's something that is lit inside of me, and so it's like me becoming my true north, me becoming my own star, me becoming my own guide, and trusting myself and following what it is that, like I said, that inspired action. What is it that's coming up for me that I really want to explore, that gets me really like, yeah, let's do this, like that is what I really want to explore and, investigate and get to know and get in there and just see what is that all about. So this is a really cool card. Stop overthinking. That is another thing. I have realized how much thinking gets in the way of living. I could do a whole series about this, but essentially I understand the value and the magic in being in the moment and stopping the thoughts that second guess or doubt or anything tainted with fear, anything tainted with a negative, connotation, anything that triggers, an emotional reaction is probably not serving you. And it's learning how to take a leap of faith, learning how to be in the moment, whatever that first instinct, that first not reaction, but that first, like, you know, like your intuition or your gut feeling, or, you know, like what you're being called to do. It's like your first instinct to, you know, do something or say something or express something. Like that is something worth exploring. And I say it as a point of, I have to honor that stuff because that's me, you know. It's then what happens is that that stuff will come up. Like, say this project, for example, it came up within me. My instinct was to do this, and I got really excited by the idea, and it sounded really fun. And what can happen is, if you wait too long before moving, the mind can interject and say, well, what's the point? This and this could happen, or why waste your time? This or this could happen. It's like the mind talks you out of living and expressing because of fears, because of worries, because of insecurities, because of doubt. I am so over that stuff. I'm so tired of it. I've lived my whole life in a box and in a cage, and I'm letting the beast out. You know, like it's like tapping into that more animalistic nature of who I am, trusting my instincts, trusting myself to be in the moment, to live in the moment, to not rely on my mind, because my mind has, up to this point, not served me as a leader. The mind is definitely a tool, and it's necessary and it's needed, but I don't need it to lead me. I need to lead myself. And, you know, it's my body that has all the wisdom. It's my body that knows what's what. It's my body that's connected to this physical reality, to this earth, to the animals, to the insects, to the plants. It's my body that I can really like trust. And so it's working with my body and working with those instincts and working with like what is coming up within me and my, you know, my true north. And that's really cool. So I'm really excited for this card today. It looks like she's standing on some mountains, some glaciers, kind of looking into the stars. There's like a long hallway with a bunch of pillars. That's cool. The pillars are like principles. So keep facing your true north. It's like, keep trusting the principles I've established within myself over the last decade and more. Trusting that I am directing myself in a way that's best for me and so best for everyone else. You know, it's like walking with and towards and as my true potential, my utmost potential. So that's very cool. Yeah. So that's today, day 2. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. So thanks for following along, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 3.